Alright friends, welcome back to Josh's Life with Plushies. Today is Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. It is another day off work for me to be able to go to the chiropractor again, go for a walk, and to have been able to ice my back as much as I've needed to today. So, we have a new friend, quite possibly one of the last new friends. There might be some repeats soon. You can see Minnie Mouse is one of the big head plushies. And look at that. She's got her pink decor on, the pink polka dot dress, the pink shoes. Might I add the high heels, or at least the heels. She's got her bows on her shoes as well, and her bow on her head here. So today we are going to be going to the chiropractor again right away here. Spent the morning icing my back, doing some stretches, getting some more relief. Still not quite standing fully straight, and definitely not standing straight without pain. So hoping today the chiropractor's adjustment will be able to kind of get that extra little edge, take care of that as well. And going to be going for a walk as well, trying to get in about an hour-long walk. So I'm going to be going to the park to kind of try and get some steps in there, get some mobility, get some blood flow going, and get some healing going on in there. That would be great. Much better sleep last night than the last few times here, so I know that was a big aid in continuing that healing process. It's just incredible what a good night's sleep can do for the body, physically, mentally, all of those things. So grateful for that. And that's pretty much it for the day today. We'll see how I'm feeling after the chiropractor and all those kind of things. I have every intention on being back at work tomorrow. With the way that things have been progressing, there should be no reason not to. And so going to see what the rest of the evening kind of looks like. And yeah, tonight we have our community group, so we'll see if we're doing well enough to be able to go out to that. It's always a good time catching up on life and everybody else's lives, and just connecting with other close friends, close people who we share our lives with, so that'll be good. So yeah, next clip that you'll see is probably us out for a walk or us taking a drive to the chiropractor. And so come along, join us today. Hello friends, we just finished our walk, and I was way more out of breath than I expected to be there, so definitely need to work on exercising some more, working on that lung power. Clearly this back pain is really using a lot of energy to try and push through that, but that was good. It's good to get out there, get that walk done. So we got a good 20 minutes in there, and we're at the chiropractor now, so we're gonna get an adjustment there. Hopefully that's gonna help a lot. And then we'll just take a little short walk up and down the block before getting back into the vehicle to head home. That way we can just work out some of those tight muscles and get them used to where the new adjustment is set there. So hoping for some really positive changes there. So we'll be back in a bit after that. Alright friends, lunch prep is all done. We have gotten our next 2 lunches ready for the week, and it is now time to start considering unwinding and getting ready for the night. But I figured just before we end the night here, I might take a little look at a book that I got as a gift from my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, nephew, and niece. And the book is the Disney 100 book, the story of Disney 100 Years of Wonder. So let's read a little bit of that together. So here we go. This is the book. As you can see, a pretty thick book. The Story of Disney 100 Years of Wonder by John Baxter, Bruce C. Steele, and the staff of the Walt Disney Archives. So I'm turning to a pre-booked page already here, but there isn't really much that you miss in those pages. Just the table of contents and some kind of title pages, a couple of quotes there, and then the table of contents. So, the very first page here says, "I can never stand still and must explore and experiment. I resent the limitations of my own imagination." Walt Disney. We got a 2-page image of the Sleeping Beauty Castle in California. That picture was taken in 2019 here, as recorded on the inscription on the bottom right corner of the page. And here is the introduction. A century ago, a young man from Kansas City, Missouri, signed a contract at his uncle's Hollywood home. That contract launched the immediate production of a silent film cartoon series and a new studio. More importantly, it became the foundation of one of the world's most beloved companies, an entertainment powerhouse that has since produced incomparable stories and characters, tales of adventure and discovery, magic, music, and the wonders of history and nature all over the globe. It was the beginning of the Walt Disney Company. Looking back, it's difficult to think of any other company that uses and shares its own history more than the Walt Disney Company does. Walt Disney's timeless creations are just as popular today as when they were first created many decades ago. Animated feature films like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, and Cinderella are as fresh and relevant to today's children as they were to their own parents, grandparents, and even great-grandparents, who delight in sharing them together. The eternally young Mickey Mouse and his pals are beloved throughout the world on film, television, and streaming, and, of course, in person at theme parks and resorts. To preserve that unique history and to make it available perpetually, a very special group was founded halfway through the last century, the Walt Disney Archives. With the passing of Walt Disney in 1966, his brother and business partner, Roy O. Disney, decided to create a formal archive of the company's history, thus the establishment of the Walt Disney Archives in 1970. The mission of the archives has always been to protect, preserve, and make available for research the history of the Walt Disney Company. Today, it is also the mission of the archives to share that history with fans the world over. In celebration of Disney's first 100 years, we at the Walt Disney Archives are thrilled to share a look at our history and Walt Disney's legacy with Disney 100, the exhibition, and this lovely companion book. When developing this exciting project, we had to decide exactly how to tell such a massive story. We quickly realized that a chronological history just would not explain the magic that is Disney. We felt our only way forward was by sharing why Walt Disney did what he did, what his own philosophies were, and how they inspired him to create such wondrous productions and experiences. Throughout both the exhibition and the book, we present the simple philosophies Walt shared during his amazing career: the importance of storytelling, the addition of personality to beloved characters, the spirit of adventure and discovery, the wonders of the world around us, the magic in beautiful music, and the excitement of experimentation and innovation. These concepts are what made Walt Disney's creations so very unique and special. And they are still the heart and soul of the stories and experiences that the Walt Disney Company produces today. As Walt himself once said, "There's really no secret about our approach. We're interested in doing things that are fun, in bringing pleasure and especially laughter to people. And we have never lost our faith in family entertainment. Stories that make people laugh, stories about warm and human things, stories about historic characters and events, and stories about animals." Please join with us in experiencing this extraordinary once-in-a-lifetime celebration as we take a look at how Walt Disney and the company that he founded have given the world 100 years of wonder. As Walt himself urged, see how we intend to keep moving forward, creating new stories, magical realms, and beloved characters that will enchant and delight our audience for centuries to come. So in the image in the top there, it says, when the Frank G. Wells building opened on the lot of the Walt Disney Studios in 1978, the Walt Disney Archives offices were among the original tenants. The building's lobby features a window display area managed by the archives team with items from the collection. Shown is one of the initial presentations. And then the one right below it is Disney legend Dave Smith in the archive space at the Roy O. Disney Building at the studio lot in 1976. And as well to note, that entire introduction was by Rebecca Klein, director of the Walt Disney Archives, from October 2022. With Walt, it was always let's pretend. Virginia Davis McGee, star of Walt Disney's early Alice comedies. And at another time, we can jump in here and start on chapter 1, where it all began. All right, friends, Minnie and I are tired. It is time to get ready for bed. Have a great night's sleep tonight. Start fresh again tomorrow. And see what kind of adventure we get up to tomorrow at work. And so until tomorrow morning, friends, stay plushy.